This just might be McFarlane's best Fallout figure ever made. Hey everyone, today we'll be looking at Maximus from Fallout, the TV show. This is made by McFarlane Toys, and it's honestly really impressive. This has to be my favorite one out of the wave. All things considered, I am missing Hank, but I know he's made out of the same mold basically. He just, it has Hank's head sculpt, so nothing really different there. But for what you get in this wave compared to the price, they're all $35 across, right? This being $35 is incredible. Having that price factor come in compared to the rest of the figures, which we'll show later on, it's kind of crazy that this does not cost more than what it does right now. So let's get into the accessories that it comes with. The first accessory is an open palm, finger pointing, pair of weapon holding hands, a sledgehammer, and his helmet. Now let's take a look at this portrait. It's so freaking good. I think it looks like the actor. I don't know if it's as good as Cooper Howard in the same wave, but this one's pretty incredible. You do have the decal of the Brotherhood of Steel right up in the front. You do have another red arrow looking decal on his forearm. I was just looking to see if there's anything else, but I think those are the only two decals that come on this figure. They look great though. I think they're applied very well. They blend in with the metallic. Right there I'm just showing the swivel on the shoulder pads, which is really nice. And we'll jump into articulation a little bit more, but it's just getting a feel for it of what the arms can do. Again, it's a bulky figure. Usually bulky figures don't have that much articulation. This one has pretty good articulation. It's just a teaser for later on. I do want to switch out for the helmet, so we're going to do that right now. I think the helmet looks incredible. Now this is what I'm going to have displayed honestly the whole time. I know this is a Maximus figure, but honestly, you just can't go wrong with the helmeted look. It's iconic, to the game. Yeah, I know I haven't played the game, but even in the show, it just looks menacing. It's incredible just to see it on. The sculpt is so well done. The wash in the crevices. There's some nice welded marks there too that we'll take a look at later on. So right now, here's the sledgehammer. Some pretty good wash on it. It's a metallic look with the yellow handle. Pretty clean if you ask me. I like the sculpting details on it. That's one thing McFarlane does so well. Their sculptors are incredible. This is very, very good, but the helmet, this is the selling point right here. Just look at the wash. Oh man, there's like weld marks in there. It is attached via ball joint, so it's really easy to come on and off. The hosing around it, it's really well done, guys. I can't stop gushing over it. I just want to keep it on the figure the whole time. I would honestly get another one just to display with the helmet on and just have the Maximus head on the extra. And he does come with the typical McFarlane stand. It just says Fallout. I mean, nothing too crazy. If you have McFarlane, this is an everyday item, honestly, at this point. It's just nothing special. Here's the card read up. Pause it if you want to take a look. Now, I do want to showcase the hands. They're really easy to come off. They're just pegs. Really nice tension on it, but also not too hard to get on there. It holds on very, very well. I'm just showcasing the open palms, and then we're going to go ahead and showcase the gripping hands, which is technically the weapon holding hands. It holds it pretty well. The sledgehammer, you do have to pry the fingers a little bit open, especially if you don't want to mess up the paint, the yellow paint on the sledgehammer. If this is an accessory you'll be taking on and off. Overall, it holds it pretty well. Nice grip. I just wish it came with a gun. And I will showcase later on a weapon that does come with another figure, and I'll be putting it on here. He can really grip it well with two hands. This one's an easy pose, right? The sledgehammer with no crazy articulation can reach the other arm. Just like he's gonna get ready to whack someone. But yeah, this is the gun. Now this one comes with Steph. I remember vaguely he does use a pistol in the show, and it's to defeat the mutant in the water. That was a pretty intense, fun scene. But I think, yeah, just give us some guns. I know that's a McFarlane thing to do. You want to buy other guns, other packs to get accessories. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here. Now, he is a pretty tall figure, 7 inches. I believe I should have brought out the ruler, I know. But here he is compared to the rest of the wave, the Ghoul, Steph, and of course the poor cousin in the wave, Cooper Howard. Look at those wonky legs over there. Overall, it is show accurate. This is a beast of a figure, and it's a beast in the show. There are some articulation hinders. It can barely get a 90 at the knee, which is not too bad, honestly. It could be a little bit worse. Same thing with the elbow joint right there. You can get a bit towards a 90-degree angle. What really is nice is the swivel at the shoulder pads, so that doesn't really hinder if you want to move those arms up or down. Now, I did not include this in the accessories, but the backpack does come off and it is separate in the package. To me, that's just not an accessory. It's not really doing anything else. It's a backpack, and it's always going to be on the T60. The hip articulation right here at the joint is pretty good. You can get a semi-nice, split, but I don't think you're going to be doing that with this figure. But good to know it has that kind of articulation, especially being a beefy boy. It does feel like it has a ball joint at the ankles. You can get a nice swivel out of it, which is important for this size, just to hold up the weight. I'm glad that McFarlane added that. Some of their figures have it, some of them don't. Again, now the chest has a semi ball joint, articulation. There's just nothing crazy. Here are some poses I really want to showcase, and shout out to my boy Cam for even suggesting this segment. For our first pose, I just have him with Steph's gun and he's pointing in a direction, like a commander pose, leading orders. Second pose that we have going on, he's charging into battle, helmet off, doesn't care, he's just going all in. And the third one is just a fun one because he did fight the Ghoul, and I just want to showcase that he can hold the hammer with 2 hands. Now, overall, I will say I think this is hands down the best from the wave. Maximus and Hank. Again, I don't have Hank, but I know it's the same figure. It's just the sculpture, the paint apps on it, the weathering. It's overall very well made. The figure to buy if you see it in store or if you have the opportunity to buy it online, especially if you're a Fallout fan. You can't go wrong with this one. Thanks again for watching. Go ahead and comment down below and drop a like if you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys on the next one.